Good morning, class. This is Sonal, your social science teacher. I hope you all are doing very good. So, today we will continue block 1 and we will study lesson plan 3 of this block. Okay? Be ready with all your essentials and sit with your partner. You can use any of your family members like your brothers, sisters, anyone. It would be better to sit with your partner so that you can share your thoughts with each other. So, these are keywords related to this topic. Ancestors means forefathers. Forefathers like people who lived before us. People of your family. Okay, these are called ancestors. Those who lived hundred of years ago before you. So, and medieval means period in history between about 1100 and 1500 Anno Domini. So, medieval is the period of history. This is middle period. Medieval means middle. History is divided into three parts: ancient history, medieval history and modern history. So this is middle period of history. Time between 1100 and 1500 Anno Domini or Common Era, and time after 1500 is known as modern history, and time before this is known as ancient history. Understand? So now you need to answer, why do we celebrate Independence Day on 15th August every year? What had happened in the past from which we wanted freedom? How do we know this? Think and answer. You can pause the video, but you have to answer. What's the answer? If you know, you can answer by yourself or to the people around you. So we celebrate Independence Day every year because in the year 1947 and on 15th August, India got its freedom from British rule after a lot of struggle. After losing so many freedom fighters, and because as we studied last year that so many freedom fighters sacrificed their lives for India's freedom, and when India was not independent country, then British used to do so many unfair things like Indians were not allowed to grow crops that they wanted, and so many Indians were forced to work like a servant for Britishers. So after a lot of struggle we got freedom, and we get to know this from studying our past. Okay? So today we will learn about why it's important to study history or to learn about our past. This is your topic for today. Importance of studying history. You need to write topic name with date in good handwriting, and please leave 1 or 2 lines before writing a new topic. Write properly. Our aim for today is to be able to explain the need to study history. Now, here you can see some lines are written. The British forced Indians to participate in the Second World War. You need to read these lines carefully, then I will ask some questions related to these lines. The British forced Indians to participate in the Second World War when India was not a free country. They have to do what Britishers said. Okay, so they had to do the things according to Britishers. Next is Mahatma Gandhi with other leaders started the Quit India movement. He asked people to fight for their independence. When because the British forced Indians to participate in the Second World War. Then Mahatma Gandhi with other leaders started the Quit India movement. And then the British decided to leave and India got its independence in 1947. However, India was divided into two countries, India and Pakistan. Now you need to answer that when did it happen, why did it happen, and what was its result. Think and answer. You can pause the video, but think and answer. So, it happened because Britishers forced Indians to participate in the Second World War. And what was its result? The result was that India got independent. So what did you read about? What does it tell you? And how did you get to know about this information? Think and answer. What did you read about? Think. What does it tell you and how did you get to know about this information? So we read information about some historical event from the past. And which historical moment or event from the past? Getting independence on 15th August in 1947. This was the historical event from the past. And what does it tell you? It tells us about how India got its independence and the partition of India into India and Pakistan. Okay? It tells us about how India got its independence. And we got to know about it from studying a written source about the event. We got to know that on 15th August in 1947, India got freedom. And what was the reason why they were forced to do a movement of Quit India? Because Britishers were forcing Indians to participate in the Second World War. Then Mahatma Gandhi started the Quit India movement. And then India got its independence, and the partition of India happened. India got divided into two parts, India and Pakistan, and this all happened after 1500, after year 1500. So this period of history is called modern period of history. The events that had happened after 1500 and the events that had happened between 1100 and 1500 are called, this period is called medieval period, and before that was ancient period of history. Okay, now you need to answer, what is the need to study history? How does studying history help us? So, we need to study history to know how the past events affected society, and it also helps us avoid making the mistakes that we made in the past. You can also think about the mistakes that you made in the past and what would you do in this situation, and you will not do the same thing. You will not repeat that mistake. You would do things differently now in the same situation. So by studying history, we can avoid repeating our mistakes and we can learn from our mistakes we made in the past. So it's important to study history, and history helps us to learn life lessons for the future, and we can also know important things related to our family members, like lifestyle of our grandparents, what type of clothes they used to wear, what type of food they used to eat. We can know many things by reading history. Revise it again. need to study history to know how past events affected society, to avoid mistakes done in the past, and to learn life lessons. Now, think and answer. Do you think the early humans, emperors like Akbar or Shah Jahan, and people who fought for India's independence like Mahatma Gandhi, all existed during the same time period or in different time periods? How do we get to know this? Well, all these people existed during different times periods. Okay, all these people like Mahatma Gandhi, Shah Jahan, Akbar, and early humans, they all existed during different time periods, because history is divided into ancient, medieval, and modern periods to make it easier for us to differentiate between the events that happened during different times in the past. In which three period history is divided: ancient, time of early humans, and medieval period, events that had happened between 1100 and 1500 Anno Domini, and modern period, events that happened after 1500 Anno Domini. That comes in modern period of history, and we differentiate in these parts to make it easier to differentiate between the events. Now, write any one way in which our lives now in modern India would be different from the life of the kings like Akbar and Shah Jahan in medieval India. You need to think and write. Okay, take your time, think properly and write. And this is your writing work. You need to read importance of studying history. After reading, only after reading, you need to finish your S3 and do PQ 5 and 6. This is your bonus question of the day. Which one is not a freedom fighter? Option A, Sir C.V. Raman. Option B, Subhash Chandra Bose. Next, Mahatma Gandhi. Option D, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Which one is not a freedom fighter? The question is not given in the link. So, choose your option, and any doubt you can ask. This is your S3. The picture shows a parade during Republic Day celebrations. Look at the picture and answer the questions. When is the Republic Day of India celebrated? How do we get to know about the important past events of our country? Why do you think it's important for us to know about these events? And in which period do you think this event would fall? Ancient, medieval, or modern India? Write your answers properly. Don't write your answer in one line, or don't write very short answer. You can write as much as you want. Take care everyone. God bless.